Where are you? That's the first question God asks in the Bible, not after centuries of history, not after laws or prophets, right at the beginning, in a garden that was supposed to be perfect. Genesis 3:9 says, "But the Lord God called to the man and said to him, 'Where are you?'" Which is interesting, because God already knows. This isn't a search and rescue mission. God isn't confused. He's not looking for information. He's looking for Adam. Because the moment sin enters the story, something changes. Adam and Eve don't rebel loudly. They don't shake their fists at heaven. They hide. They cover themselves. They step back from the God they used to walk with. That's what sin does. It doesn't just break rules, it fractures relationship. Isaiah 59:2 explains it plainly. Your iniquities have separated you from your God, not because God left, but because sin convinces us distance is safer than honesty. And notice what God doesn't do. He doesn't open with judgment, he doesn't list consequences, he asks a question, where are you? Not physically, relationally, because God doesn't want coordinates. He wants confession. Psalm 32 captures this perfectly. David says, "When I kept silent, my bones wasted away. Then I acknowledged my sin to you." Nothing changed when he hid. Everything changed when he spoke. That's why God asks questions, not because he needs answers, but because we do. His questions slow us down. They surface what we'd rather avoid. They invite us to step out of hiding. And this question hasn't aged. You can believe the right things. You can attend church for decades. You can look faithful on the outside and still be hiding. So when God asks, "Where are you?" He's not checking attendance. He's checking connection. James 4:8 says, "Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you." That invitation started in Eden, and it's still open. And before God clothes Adam and Eve with grace, before restoration begins, he asks this one question, because every return to God starts the same way, with honesty